Hey everyone, welcome back to BMX News Live. BMX News and Shill has been postponed and canceled indefinitely. We do not shill here, or do we? Shill Nye the Science Guy, Shill deGrasse Tyson. Ha! Anyways, welcome to BMX News, a weekly live BMX news show where I talk about everything that happened in the previous week within the world of BMX that I think you guys might care about. Just because I think you might care and it's cool and worth talking about, and not because people pay me to talk about it and for it to be ads. Sometimes super chats come in and they seem like ads, but they're not, I promise. Either way, this being live, we have 35 people tuning in already. Thank you for tuning in. Hope everyone who celebrates Christmas had a good one. Shout out to all the members in the chat. Adam Ortiz, Kyle McDonald, Jeff Mead is sneaking in here from work. Vic is here. Who else? Anyone else? Champion BMX. That looks like all the members. Oh, the Korinsky fam is tuning in from the road. Heck yeah. Everybody else, Doug Tunler, Jason Jameson, Paul James is here. TS Visual Media, Doug Tunler, Kevin Zuba in the chat. Shout out to Keggy for making the thumbnail for this week's news and the past few weeks news videos. They've been really fun. Zenki is here. Stony, Old Fat Guy, BMX Rad Dad, Travis S is here. James Oven, shout out to London. Project HNB, working, but I'm here. Hello. I forgot my actual jug at my parents' house. So we're using the gallon jug today, but we're here to talk about the things going on in BMX. Travis Johnson's here. He's the guy who started the Ohio BMX Trails series. Oh yeah, there's also this new thing. I'm just going to turn this on. YouTube made this new feature, and when you use new features, it helps your channel. Don't feel any obligation for this. No one has to do anything at all. I'm just putting this here because YouTube put it here. So, disregard. I don't know what it's going to do. I don't know what it's going to look like, but you can ignore it. Anyways, first thing I want to talk about is a couple people who have officially retired from competition in BMX. We had Matthias Dandois and Daniel Dares both retire from competing over this past UCI, was it Abu Dhabi something or another event. So Matthias Dandois actually won the Flatland as like the world championships. Yo, I told you guys to ignore it. Todd. Either way, thank you for that. Ohio MTB. Appreciates ya, but you were supposed to ignore it. Thank you for the super chat. So, Matthias won the world championships. Damn it. I'll get to it, Kurt. And said competition game completed. I didn't realize that that's what that meant until I saw someone else make a post congratulating him for his retirement and success in BMX. Gosh darn it. You guys are being what is happening? YouTube is crazy. Oh my god, too much support, people. Thank you. Seriously. I put that goal on because YouTube made it a thing and you guys are showing out for it. And I want to say thank you for that, because all these super chats help me keep this going. Oh my god. All right. I'm going to have to take a second and read some of these super chats because everybody's going crazy. First of all, thank you, Todd. Everybody go check out Ohio MTB YouTube channel. Todd makes videos at Rays and ride trails, and he's a good dude trying to make it happen. He's really close to being monetized as well. Champion BMX. Shill for Champion BMX. The best BMX mail order choice. Is that right? Then we got the Karinsky fam throwing in a $20 super chat. What the hell? Then Adam Ortiz saying ride Flatland. And Aaron Moravik with a $10 super sticker. I appreciate you guys and all of your support. Seriously. Keeps me doing this. Thank you. So Matthias is retiring on top. How else is a better way to go out and retire as a BMX rider or a competitive anything, but to win the world stage against the best of the best for a 10th time, apparently. And then just, that's when you're done. That's so sick. That's what the county wants, turn my trails into flatland. That's no good. So, congrats, Matthias. Still going to be doing all the stuff that he does, but he is retiring from competition on top, which is pretty awesome to see. So then we've got Daniel Dares, who in the same contest also retiring from competition. Where do you even go from there? That is a solid question. Where do you actually go from there? I mean, you won. So now you could be a judge. You could, I guess there's probably plenty of places to go. The scene's not dead. We out here. Mod in the chat. Rex BMX, you are late. Robert Burris, also late. It's all right, guys. Don't worry. There was no crazy drama or anything to get super heated about this week. We just got lots of BMX news stuff to talk about. But Daniel Dares got second place at the Olympics at 36 years old, I'm pretty sure. And that's pretty amazing. Went through another Olympic cycle. He coached the Chinese team. What's up, Brooke? Tuning in. Thanks for tuning in. We got 48 people tuned in. Thank you. Shout out, thank you, not thank you. Shout out and congratulations to Daniel Dares and Matthias Dandois. Aw, man, no shilling. Darn. I'm not sure what the situation is with the Daniel Dares Action Sports Complex. Had to think of the name there. I don't think he owns it anymore, but I don't know for sure, and I don't want to make anything up. We had some pretty huge sponsorship news come out in that Colony picked up Tom Justice less than a week after GT dropped Tom Justice. And there's this video where Tom is wearing a Colony shirt with a Colony sticker on his helmet and killing it in what I'm assuming was one day of riding. But he's welcomed to Colony through Allen's BMX, which is going to be a distributor in the UK, I believe. So, yeah. Fresh new distribution move in the UK, teaming up with Allen's BMX. And what I imagine happened with this is that Tom Justice's Instagram DMs and emails were probably freaking insanely, it was probably a bidding war in his DMs, because Tom Justice is one of the most well-rounded, highest skilled, talented BMX riders on the planet right now. And for him to be on Colony actually makes perfect sense, because Colony obviously has their tech-oriented riders, but a lot of those tech-oriented riders can also blast to the freaking moon and do the craziest tricks. Yo, a hawk just landed right outside my window. Anyways, it was Mike. So it just makes sense to see him be on Colony with his tech and his ability to go huge and do tricks regular and opposite. And he's super consistent. I'm excited to see him at Hard Yards 4 here sometime whenever they do it. It's awesome. I've also heard that he's a really good dude. Yo, Travis Johnson in the chat. Travis, thank you. You didn't have to do that. If you guys haven't heard of the Ohio BMX Trails series, you Gotta look it up because this year is going to be even bigger, even better. And I'm excited for it. Our Trail Jam is in July. And I can't wait. The whole series last year was incredible. Hawk shilling. But Travis is the one who's kind of the head of organizing all of it, and he's got help from guys like Alan Camp. I want to shout out Brooke real quick because she ordered the Alienation Vice Grip brakes after my video about the lever. Really hope I can score a black one when it comes out. I don't remember brakes being so expensive. Yeah, there's only a couple brakes that are at that price point, but it's because of the features that are on them. Obviously, you know, because you bought them for a reason. I don't think you'll have a problem getting the lever in black whenever they come out. I'm really hoping that we can get everything finalized and sent in for production, and we have them in spring or summer 2025. So anyways, Tom Justice, I said something funny in a group chat about what his DMs and emails must have looked like, but I can't remember anymore. Either way, it's going to be exciting to see what happens. I really hope we see Tom Justice with a signature frame with Colony. Yeah. So, let's keep going here. This one I wanted to highlight this week too, because the Bottle Kids, and I'm assuming all these guys live in a house together, made a amazing Christmas video. The Bottle Kids Christmas special. It starts out with Santa Claus visiting the Bottle Kids' house, putting out presents, eating the cheeseburgers and drinking the beer that was left. And then the people in the house themselves waking up, opening gifts. It's just a fun little skit that lasts 5.5 minutes that was very well done. And then writing for the other half of the video. Super, super well put together. I really enjoyed it. So watch it. What do we got in the chat right now? Facebook group. Fun Facebook group to be in. I'm definitely going to come down and throw some dirt and shred some trails next year. Hell yeah. Adam, you should get the brakes from Champion BMX. We have the brakes in stocks. We will get the levers when they're available. That's funny. Straight cable for life. So, oh my goodness. Yo, Steve, do you pronounce that Novak? I'm sorry for being ignorant to that. But he just sent in a $5 super chat. Thank you guys. When I put this goal thingy on there, I only did it because YouTube gave me the option and everybody kind of just jumped in on it. And I really appreciate the support. I'm going to say it every single time because I'm never going to get like numb to it or complacent with it or take any of it for granted. I appreciate it all. Steve, I saw you're getting a layered frame and the whole big paragraphs that Mike wrote about it. I'm not going to lie, when I read that post, when I read Mike's post and it started out with like, I don't even know how I'm going to say this stuff, I thought somebody died. And I was like, oh God, no. And then I read it and it was just a funny post about you finally getting a layered frame. So let's start talking about the videos from this week. We've got Tam Style in a video called Kong Klung. There's a couple videos that you guys have to watch this week. This is one of them. This dude, it's incredible. The riding is so good and the tricks he's doing. Big tail whips down, big drops, humongous bar spin drops, but also really technical stuff. Like at one point he does an up rail to down whip, this huge bar spin, a street backflip. I don't want to play too much of it here, but like he has a backflip in the street. There's a lot of stuff. And then he can also ride ramps too. So he's doing huge freaking whips and bars down stuff in the streets. But then he also goes and does a flip whip over a box jump right here. which is amazing. So very well rounded in where the tricks happen at. The video had a cool concept. There's that whip down that big double set. Cool concept with the intro with like the tattoo thing and the candles, felt like a Dragon Ball Z kind of thing. But I definitely was really impressed with this video, and if I had recognized the name, it's one that it just didn't pop to the top of my head, and gonna be a name I pay attention to when I see it moving forward. Moving on, we have Vish in a video for Cult, which has a hilarious beginning to it. I feel like Vish and I talked about something like this when I did a podcast with him, but I can't exactly remember. You just have to watch it. It's pretty funny. Yo, shout out and thank you to Adam Ortiz for gifting a membership in the chat. Jeff Muggs got the membership. This video is fun, and I was wondering at the beginning where Vish is rolling up to these big rails, and I'm like, dude, he doesn't have any pegs on. What's he about to do? And then something funny happens. Just watch it. It's good. Then we've got Pasha Sitko 2024 from Animal. And this one is full of creative spot usage. Very entertaining video as far as the tricks and the usage of the spots go. And then there was like some fun concept in there where it was like switching back and forth between later in the day and earlier in the day. Let me try and find an example. Is this one? Yeah. So it switched to nighttime, and there's a couple different times. Right here's one where they keep the same framing and he does the same trick both in the day and night. And it's a fun concept. Then we move on from there. We got the Cough Shop Oscars Zajarskis video part 2024. This is another one that's really, really good. If you want some trails, this is your video. But it's not all trails. And this is another guy who I wasn't aware of until watching this video, but absolutely kills it. He's flying, blasting through the trails, tables, and all that stuff. But then later you go to the skate park stuff, and he's doing creative usage of the skate park too. And he can also do a bunch of tail whip crazy variations and whatnot. And he's happy to just do a ice to fakie and then a whip to fakie on a bank. I'm trying to remember all the stuff. He does whiplash, like back and forth, windshield wiper whiplashes, down the stairs, fakie to down whip to fakie. Why does that thing keep popping up? Fakie, down whip to fakie. What else? There's just a lot of really good stuff in here. And the last clip, I do not understand the last clip, even remotely. I don't understand it. It's maybe you guys can help. So he's doing a line, but then he comes over here. He rotates. I guess it's a down whip. Yeah, it's a down whip, but it's like a rotating down whip. I don't know. Really cool though. This was the other video I was saying you have to watch. Yo, JR Hobbs in the chat. JR has entered the chat. Yeah, this part does look gnarly. Dude absolutely kills it. I think, yeah, New Zealand. I thought I saw New Zealand. Brazilian filmer, Latvian rider, The Cough Shop. There you go. Watch it. Then we've got, what is this? Blackwoods. Trails down in Australia because they, pocket down whip. There you go. Blackwoods trails in Australia because the southern hemisphere is currently summertime while we are experiencing winter up here in the northern hemisphere. So if you need your trail fix even more beyond the previous video, watch this one, because this one has some nicely filmed. It's got good production value to it. using a real camera. Check it out. Then we've got Antonio Smallwood in a video called Motion Picture, where you probably already saw the insane fakey decade that he did that was posted on Instagram and just blew up. Oh my gosh, if this stupid thing does not stop coming up, there should be a setting to turn that off. That is annoying. Thank you, Adam Ortiz, gifting another membership. Adam Hernandez got it this time. Thank you. So he's fakey. Oh, you think he's gonna cab? Nope, just kidding. We're gonna do a fakey decade and land fakey again. Turn it around. Antonio Smallwood is the future of BMX. He's the current and future of BMX because he's so damn good riding his bike and goes huge, technical. Kid rips. Are they still a secret if you just told the biggest BMX news channel? What's a secret? Did someone put a secret in the chat? I didn't see it. Either way, crazy video. Check it out. It's 8.5 minutes. The videos get longer the more we talk about. Fakey equals not real. Then we got Jib BMX late tape number 5. And we see all of the riders listed in order of appearance. So this one is a bit longer here too. It's almost 17.5 minutes long. So if you need a video to take up a little bit more time, there you go. Antonio is the secret. Oh, okay. Oh, secret trails. I'm not gonna acknowledge it. I don't want to let out the secret. But check this one out. A little bit longer of a video. Dude, my nose itches, and if you guys are playing the drink when Brent touches his nose and face game, you're drunk at this point. Next up, we've got week number 9 of the Borough Breaker Rally. This time with Chad Curley, who is solidly in the lead at this point by almost 30 minutes. They went through and just killed it on this thing, and he was even doing it with a hurt ankle and whatever else was hurting after the Dawn of the Streets event, which happened right before this Borough Breaker Rally event. Also, the fact that there's 70 people in here right now, thank you for tuning in. You, all of you, thank you. And we do this every Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern. Just a really fun one in that not only was the filmer filming, but Chad was also filming on his phone and just bringing us through the entire thing. And you don't realize when you're talking about making videos and you're actually in the process of making videos, how important that context can be for someone who's watching them. It's just way more digestible when you're brought through the event and you hear his thoughts and his feelings and you see his struggles and he's talking about this stuff, and it's not just thing after thing after thing. It made this one really enjoyable, and I think it was the best one so far. And we know now that Garrett Reynolds was part of this, and there's only one left, unless there was 12, but I think there was only 10. Which means, did Garrett win? I guess we're going to find out, because these haven't been in an order of the placing. It's been all over the place. So Chad might have won, but also Garrett's left, and Garrett's the GOAT. So we'll find out. Next up, from the north in the cut, 43 minutes. 42 minutes, 48 seconds exactly of extras, behind the scenes, and raw footage. Yo, you're coming to Raise? Let's go. I'm gonna have to get a little video clippy of a brake trick on the brakes, because hell yeah. Hopefully you'll have them by then. Garrett is not the secret. There is no secret. Garrett is the GOAT. But there's almost 43 minutes of all of the behind the scenes raw stuff from that Red Bull from the North video that features Garrett, Courage Adams, Bruno Hoffman, and George from Greece. I still suck at pronouncing his name. I'm sorry, George. I did do a podcast with him, though, so watch that and learn more about George. Then, something that just popped up as I was getting ready to go live, and somebody in the chat mentioned it, the Matt Clausen bike check from Source BMX. So, Matt Clausen has far and away been one of the most underrated riders in BMX for a long time. I don't think he's quite as underrated as he was, because he's just, I think everybody knows how incredible he is at this point, but we can learn what's on his bike. He seems like a really good dude too. And if you could stunt double for Hugh Jackman Wolverine, hell yeah. Yeah, he should do that. Imagine if in the last Deadpool movie we saw freaking Matt Clausen. Too good. Everyone did a good job. Everybody does a great job. We almost have 75 people in the chat. Oh yeah. The 70 dance. Thank you. Matt Clausen, underrated and exceptionally well-rounded. I think he's still underrated, but I think he's less underrated. I think people are definitely aware of him at this point. So yeah, Matt Clausen bike check. All of this stuff is going to be linked in the description from my notes here after this stream ends. For now, not yet. So, meeting Matt over a decade ago on a Diamondback trip. Damn. That's awesome. Bike check was fire. It was Paul. Paul was the one who mentioned that he watched the bike check. Paul James. So, moving on from there, let's talk about the More BMX hashtag. What? No way. Elliot, I'm gonna fact check you right now. There's been an allegation in the chat. We're gonna find out if that's real. He says that Ty Morrow quit Fiend. I don't believe that. Is that real life? There's no way. I just don't believe you. How do I find out? I don't know. There's no posts anywhere. Rode more in a day. I have no idea. How do you find that out? There's no posts saying it. There's nothing. Well, I mean, I don't have any idea what's going on. Charlie, see you in 24 hours, pal. I don't need your bullshit. So, if this is any indication of that happened forever ago, oh, I had no idea. Maybe I did know and I talked about it, but he's riding a S&M, so that's pretty cool. But that was 17 weeks ago, so I don't know if he's changed it since. But he's on a Hoder Edwin frame, or was. That's crazy. S&M forks too? Man, why is this news to me? I'm supposed to be the news. Oh well. So there's that. But the More BMX hashtag. Yeah, I knew that Colin did. Because that was not news either. So let's pull up this hashtag. If you guys forgot or you didn't know, the More BMX hashtag is one where you guys can use it and then I can pull up your stuff. So let's go into here. All right, so we have both of them pulled up. And there's the phone screen. So this one looks new. Oh, it's Adam Ortiz making more posts. Adam and Terry Adams. The Adamception. This dude rips. This dude rips. This dude definitely rips. Everybody rips. Adam Ortiz is new to Instagram and has posted so much stuff. It's awesome. So that one was new. Anything else? Is this new? That's from last week. We talked about it. Talked about that one. That's the same post twice. What the heck, Instagram? Instagram really sucks. Look, the same posts are showing up more than once. It's like it's trying to make it seem like there's more than there actually is. This one's new. Another Adam Ortiz clip. Picture. Another one? Another one. Why is all of his working, but no one else's will work? You broke the chain there. Speaking of broken chains, he was working on a chain. Oh, what's this? Austin Schumacher clip we've already talked about, or I just liked it and didn't see it yet. Refreshed. I tagged a few minutes ago. I was about to say weeks. Austin is a local Ohio dude, and he kills it. So the browser version is not showing what we want to see here. JR, don't worry. I'll pull up your Instagram. I'll pull up Kevin's. I'll pull up JR's. Just checking here. Dude, yeah. None of this is new. All right. If you guys tagged it, let me know in the chat. I'm going to pull up Miscellaneous Kevin on Instagram. You tagged a few minutes ago. Which post, Kevin? This one we already saw with the alienation brakes. I am mad. So we already saw that one. I don't know which post it would have been, but here's another Kevin post because Kevin's awesome. Shout out to Kevin. Look at that. Having fun on his bike. That's what it's all about. He says he DM'd it. Let's go. Come on. Let me pull it up here. Oh, see, that's why I was a little confused. Here we go. Little shred sesh up there in Buffalo. Look at this sliders, bar spins. Kevin's got a good scene up there in Buffalo. He's really bringing everybody together too by helping with the weekly ride nights. It's awesome to see people trying to, pull their scene together and help things. I love it. Also, a lot of shredders. Where's Zach? I want a Zach clip. I want a Zach hour-long comedy bit too, because he could do it. Yeah, Kevin is sick. Okay, so that was Kevin's. Where's JR's? Let's see here. J.R. Hobbs. The real J.R. Hobbs. In there. What is it? Is it this one? No. JR, which one was it? Freaking Whip the Foot Jam Whip. Oh yeah, that guy from New Zealand. He was riding trails, doing all the tabletops and stuff. Then also did a Whip to Foot Jam Whip. That's crazy. JR, which one was it? All right, while you guys are getting that situated, if you tag me in something, DM it to me right now. And while we wait on that, we need to talk about events that are going on in BMX. Because there are a bunch of events that are going to be coming up, and since it's December 27th, we'll talk about January too. But the way we do that is with the Time BMX app. Yo, I lost my text. I gotta delete some characters here. Sorry, everybody who super chatted. I forgot that when you get to a certain character limit, it takes it away. We're just going to call that 10. We're going to call that 20. I'm going to say thank you guys again for doing this because you absolutely don't have to. There. We're going to bring those together. Now we got a little bit of room. I don't know computer. Anyways, this Time BMX app, if you somehow haven't seen it yet, is a bunch of different things all in one. It's a social media, it's an events calendar, and a skate park, bike shop, bike park, pump track atlas. So let's just go ahead and show you the social media aspect of it real quick. So you can have a profile, you can post to that profile, you can put your favorite places to ride, as well as events that you're going to be going to. It's pretty cool. And then the events portion of it has different categories as well, and you can even submit your own event. Submit event, put all the info in, and they'll add it to the app. So we'll go into freestyle right now because freestyle also integrates Flatland to it. There's an event today, Christmas late night in Corby in the UK. So that might be happening currently because they're pretty far ahead of us. The Yo Man Street Classic Volume 5 number 4 in Miami, Florida is tomorrow. And then we go into January 2025. How crazy is it that we have 2025 already here? So in 2025, we have a bunch of events in January already. I love to see Declan Brooks BMX camp because Declan Brooks, I think he got second. He got third at the Tokyo Olympics. He might have got second at the previous. I can't remember, I'll be honest. But he's an Olympian and he got the top 3. He was on the podium. Olympian bronze medalist. I just had to read. Anyways, it's a coached BMX camp with Declan Brooks aimed at riders who can confidently shred our park already, 10 plus. So it's for people who kind of already have the grasp for riding a little bit. And it's awesome to see someone like Declan Brooks doing this. Nick Bruce also is doing this here in the US, in Ohio specifically, because these types of connections with these kids who they're already riding, they're confident, but maybe they weren't gonna keep riding. They were gonna fall out of it or something like that. But making these connections with someone like Declan Brooks, who got third at the Olympics, is definitely going to be like a core memory and something that really means a lot to at least a couple of these kids. And it's probably going to make lifelong BMX riders out of kids who might not have been lifelong BMX riders. And I think that is amazing because that's how we grow BMX, is maybe not exactly things like this, or maybe not exactly this model, but people like Declan connecting with the younger generation and people who are out there just riding is how you do that. It's awesome to see. So let's keep going here. That's just the first event. That's January 3rd. JR, go to White Rock in BC. Look at that. So we got some DMs, people using the More BMX tag. Appreciate it. We'll check them out. Slam Jam at Slam City Skate Park. We got freaking Noah McBride throwing a jam next weekend, a week from tomorrow. Holy hell. We got to pause for a second, folks. Wheel Good BMX just sent a $20 super chat. What is happening? Yo, thank you for that. I hope I can fit all this. We're in. Come on. Please let me fit it all. What is that? $38.98, I think. $39.99? $39.98. Oh, I don't need to do that. Just put 40, idiot. Yo, thank you for that. Seriously. That is huge. That keeps this going. Appreciate you a lot. Wheel Good BMX. Slam Jam is on Cole Grove's birthday, everyone. Slam Jam, Cole Grove's birthday. Dang. Well, Cole, I'll be seeing ya, and happy birthday. So, oh, my YouTube crashed. What happened? I'm still live. I know I'm still live, but the YouTube chat and everything crashed. All right, we're back in. So after that, we've got the 11th of January, the YTG Girls Jam #2 in Australia. Same day, Louisville, Kentucky, the Sprack Roast Jam. Then in Brazil, January 12th, the Greatest Holy Ghost Street in Vitoria. What does that mean? Street Jam? That one is Brazil. The Birth of Freestyle Movement book. What is this? Launch. That is in Laguna Beach, California, the 17th of January. Kickstart Jam in Germany, the 18th. Australia's having the state championships the 18th as well. BMX Triple Challenge Round 1 in Anaheim the weekend of January 24th. The Arctic Blast, Austintown, Ohio. That would be Wedgwood Skate Park here in Ohio. That's going down the 25th of January. BMX Triple Challenge Round 2 in Glendale, Arizona is the 31st of January. So how sick is the fact that there's there's events in Europe, North America, Australia, South America. Yeah. Europe, North America, South America, and Australia. 4 of the 7 continents. That's pretty sick. Events just in the app. There's definitely going to be more events than just these. So it's pretty cool to see. We got 75 people in the chat. Thank you for tuning in. So let's see. Last thing about this app is the map feature of it. Every week I go in and the first person who says a region of the United States, not United States, the world, I go and find a skate park close to that and pull it up and just see what it is. So first person in the chat says somewhere in the world, we're going to pull up skate park there and just see what's there. What's up, Messner? There's so much. Australia has 1,800 things. The US has almost 3,500. South America. Ooh, India. Where's the obligatory S&M plug? Yo, BMX and Shill was last week, dog. You in the wrong place. All right, let's find a skate park in India. Where am I at? There's India. All right. We've got it. BMX is live. We got 2 Indias here. What's up, Eddie Cuella? So we're going to do this one. This park in India. Chris Muller keeping the more lights on. If only that were true. If only that were true. This park looks sick. Got a bowl with a ton of transfers and hips and all kinds of good stuff. A lot of variation in the height of the transitions as well. Is that the same place? Yeah, it is. This one's painted and this one's not. This park looks cool. What's it called? Desert Dolphin Skate Park in Rajasthan. I don't know how you say it. Community Skate Park. Another cool aspect too of the app is that you can see videos made there, which is pretty sweet. Cool. This place does look rad. There's a down ledge and a down rail with flat on it. There's a flat rail, quarter to wedge setup. Pretty sweet. So there's that. Now, let me go in. Let me pull up my Instagram messages because everybody sent their stuff in. Oh, see? I'm glad I did this. All right, so here we have Hoy Styler showing some pictures of his bikes. Look at that color. That's my color right there, dude. I love that color. 80 freaking people. Thank you. Every Friday, 10 a.m. What else? Some dirt sculpting. Definitely sculpting there. That is finely manicured. There's a YouTube channel where this guy goes to the most remote skate parks, but he's skating. That's pretty sweet. Somebody should do that. Somebody should do that in BMX, huh? Pretty cool. All right, next one. Let's see. We got Tal in here. Tal, we didn't look at our, I don't know if he's in here or not, but we didn't look in the brake stuff box, man. Tal out here. BMX men literally knew you'd get that. That definitely wasn't an S&M plug even remotely. If I was going to give you an S&M plug, I would say use the links in the description down below to save some money on an order and help me at the same time when you do that. Next week, yeah, we got to do, I don't even care if it's recorded or anything, but he posted this picture of brake stuff boxes, and I'm like, bro, we got to go through. I want to see what's in that. Knight Rider BMX Shop, Tao, one of the guys who helped create the planetary free coaster that I enjoy and a lot of other people enjoy, and a lot of company. That's a real reach calling that a plug. Some people just want to do it. Some people just want to say stuff like that. Then here is a promo for TS Visual Media in the chat. His new independent Flatland film featuring all of these riders on the screen right now. I had the pleasure of watching some of this, one of the sections, and it's going to be really good. Tony does a good job with this stuff. Doesn't everyone have a box of brake stuff? Well, everybody who started riding before 2015 probably, but I don't think people who started after that know what brakes are. So stay tuned for this. I will let you guys know when it comes out. Let's see. Is there any more? We pulled this post up, sort of, from Adam Ortiz. I have a peg box, but it's not as fun as you might think. Is that right? All right, so what was the other thing I was going to do? Oh, yeah. So I don't know if you guys are aware of this or not, but with GT kind of closing up whatnot, they are having a massive sale on a lot of stuff on their website. A lot of it's probably sold out already. Look at this. Where is it? La Bamba Pro. I know this isn't a BMX bike. Oh, out of stock. Yeah, this bike was $600 for a $1,200 bike. But they also BMX Freestyle. So I don't see, I mean, there's a couple things on sale, like the lower level bikes, but I think there was some parts stuff on sale too. Parts. Somebody asked about wheels. Dude, look at that. $67 for a cassette wheel. Let me see what we got here. Solid, affordable, no BS cassette wheel, proven and tested by GT Pro Team. So it's normal aluminum pinned double wall rim, and it doesn't say if it's a sealed hub or not. So I don't know that I could, unless you find out that this is a sealed cassette hub, being pin seamed rim and not sure if it's sealed or not. I think you could probably find a similar deal on a wheel like that's used from Marketplace or something at that rate. What about the free coaster? Doesn't say anything about being sealed. That looks like a sealed bearing. Can't fully tell. Yeah, it's hard to say. Same pinned double wall rim. So it's like, I don't know. Spend that money on parts of companies still in BMX so they stay in BMX. Let GT eat all that leftover stuff. That is a solid opinion and statement there. So this one appears to be sealed because that looks like, you know, a sealed bearing cover. I don't know. I can't say for sure. It appears to be, but $50 for a front wheel is not the worst thing ever. Grips are $6. Jeez. It's a fire sale going on. Oh, maybe the hubs will say. Oh, just kidding. Race hub for $42. I remember when I started riding bikes, front hubs were $40 or $50. The bars, handlebars, $35. Wow, that is crazy. Conway, $30. Are these chromoly? Obviously, 100% heat treated chromoly. Look, I'm not telling you guys to buy these. I agree with Kurt and Champion BMX that you should take your money and buy stuff from companies still in BMX to keep them in BMX. But if you can't do that, like if you absolutely can't buy or afford parts at full price, $30 for heat treated chromoly handlebars, that's a crazy deal. Chrome is out of stock. If these bars are chrome for, yeah, those are out of stock. I was gonna say, if those bars are chrome for $35, that's insane. Oh, there's more. The pretzel bars are $16. Wow. Buy them and hoard more parts than support cooler companies. Yeah, and I mean, if you're building a bike to give to a kid, okay, makes sense. Is there other stuff in here? Power Series cranks for $85. It's 19 mil, 24 mil cranks for $100. They're having a fire sale. $6 super soft grips. Those are basically ODIs with GT logos on them. Odyssey has had grips in random colors on sale for down to literally $3 for a while now. Holy crap. I'm gonna stick with Dan's comp. Can't argue. Wow, man. Yeah, basically what I'll say is if you guys really need parts, you can't afford, you just can't afford stuff at normal price, or you want to buy two for the price of one and have stuff last twice as long, I understand that. Less than $20 for a pivotal seat. See, and now I'll talk about the thing that Kurt's bringing up. What sucks about this whole entire thing that you really wouldn't even think about until you actually think about this is that all of these parts being on fire sale and all of those complete bikes, the dirt jumpers and all of that, when someone buys that who is going to buy a bike or parts anyways, yes, they save money. Yes, you absolutely save money, and that's great for people to save money. But you also, if you were going to buy it anyways, aren't buying from someone who is still in BMX or from a shop who is currently in BMX. And you're not buying from a company that will continue to make parts. And so, yeah, you got a great deal, but you also didn't at the same time buy from someone who's staying in BMX. So, like, while it's totally understandable, everybody loves to get stuff on sale, and not everyone can afford parts at their normal price. So I get it. I totally get it. It's just the unfortunate side effect of those things. Would be kind of cool to have the last run of a GT product in 30 years or so, if it is the last time. So we won't know that for 30 years if it actually is the last time that they make stuff. They're on pause, whatever that means. So, yeah. We almost have 90 people in here. I appreciate all you guys tuning in. This has been almost an hour. I need to eat some lunch, so I'm going to do that. Thank you to everyone who sent super chats today. We had Ohio Mountain Bike Todd, Champion BMX, the Karinsky family, Adam Ortiz for super chats and gifting. Aaron Moravik is in here. Travis Johnson, Steve Novak, Wheel Good BMX in here as well. Thank you all for the support. Thank you to everyone who's tuning in, all almost 90 of you. I appreciate all of you guys for being here. I do it every Friday at 10 a.m. All the members in the chat who are still members and supporting this channel, thank you. You keep me doing this, and I really appreciate it. I hope I get to ride with at least a few of you guys at Rays this winter. So we'll see you guys next Friday and tomorrow.